this week's episode of Teen Wolf TV Time with me. So, today's episode is Letharia Vulpina, which sounds like a weird name for like a pre-made sim, like Goopy Gills Copero. But that is completely irrelevant. What is relevant is this episode was a lot of things happened. It wasn't as emotionally gripping as last week's episode, so I was a little bit thankful for that. I didn't have to cry myself to sleep afterwards, but whatever. So, the episode starts off with Deaton in Japan doing stuff and things, paralyzing people, getting moths, injecting wolves with stuff. I just admire the lengths that we are willing to go to like save Styles, because everybody knows that he is the heart of the group and they need him to not die or get dementia or be an evil Nikitsune. Is it M-E at the end or N-E at the end? I can never tell like what they're saying. I'm pretty sure it's N-E. I think people always forget that Deaton is so low-key slick. Like, he read that Asian guy and just kept it going. Like, he got slick and was like, yeah, so this is what we're doing. Okay, so everybody saw that big flopping wire sparking and doing all that. So they saw that. And then they saw all that water spilling out. Why would you keep getting out of the car? Do we not know what happens when water and electricity touch a human body? Do we not know? Allison, being like the genius huntress that she is, didn't know. And then Isaac, for some reason, didn't know. Like, I don't understand why they got out of the car and stood right in it. Did he think that because he was a werewolf, electricity wouldn't bother him? Because that surely was not the case. So now he's in the hospital and everybody's looking stupid in the face, like we didn't understand that this would be a thing that happened. When you step in water with electricity in it, you get electrocuted. I'm not the best at science, but I knew that. Y'all know that Scott popped a surprise boner when he saw Kira jumping over cars and stuff, holding that thick frothing wire. He's like, that could be my thick frothing wire. It is really breaking my heart that the sheriff is so heartbroken. Like, Styles, come back, stop hurting your father. He is too sweet for that. He loves you, he needs you. Stop leaving him. I mean, I guess it's not your fault because you're possessed, but that thing should have a little sympathy for your very nice father. Somebody tell me, was I the only one that kept getting pressed that Scott kept using his werewolf power to like suck the pain away from people? I mean, it obviously comes full circle later, but like I was upset because I need him to save all of his alpha strength to suck the dementia out of Styles, because I feel like that'll take a lot more effort. I mean, he'll probably just end up fighting him, but still, like, I need him to have all of his power reserves where they need to be and not wasting them on randoms and Isaac. Because Isaac needed to stay hurt because that was stupid. We cannot reward bad behavior. I was going to ask why they just knew the sound of Argent's emitter things, but I guess since they got used on them a few times, you kind of remember the stuff that could potentially cause you pain and strife and anguish. For the life of me, I do not get the twins' like mode of operations. Like, pounce first, ask questions later. It's still Styles, who is your alpha's BFF, but you're gonna jump on him and try and claw his throat out anyways. Like, guys, seriously, I don't think Scott's gonna let that happen. And then he didn't, and you look dumb because you got thrown against some mockers. Rough existence. Okay, I don't mean to be a perv. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I do. Did anybody else look at Peter's cute butt? Like, when he and Lydia were exchanging looks when he was trying to get at her mother? Because that's all I could see was a cute butt and cute elven-like facial features. Peter sucks, but he needs to be around more because he's wunderbar to look at. Wunderbar. And I love that Lydia's mom got slick and was like, yeah, I know, it's a phone number. I still got it. Yes, girl, you do still got it. You are beautiful. Argent and his guns are strangely arousing. And by strangely, I mean not so strange, because I'm not the only one that thinks so. Just like I wasn't the only one that think that that whole choking gun to the head thing was ironic. Because it was. I think if I got shot in the stomach with an arrow, I would react just like Finstock. Screaming and yelling and, oh my god, I'm dying, somebody killed me. Like, ow, death. Oh, and this is my obligatory forgot about Ethan making out. That's all. Does anybody else notice that Peter gets randomly British sometimes? Like, Ian Bowen is from California, so I don't know where that accent keeps coming from. Peter does need to chill out, though. He's doing a lot. Okay, so I am all about shipping and stuff, and like, you know, I'm like the biggest Derek shipper ever. But after this episode, I am hashtag Team Hargent because Derek and Chris Argent choking each other, trying to shoot each other, shielding each other, helping each other up. Like, I can't help it. The ship has sailed. It has sailed. Bon voyage. It's gone and it took my heart with it. There's a hashtag Hargent where my heart used to be. That deputy, though, what else does he play on? Like, he was on something recently that I watched, and I can't remember what it is, but I knew that face. I need people to stop trolling the sheriff. He has been through enough this season. Like, leave him alone. Like, I remember a couple seasons ago, or like last season, I was like, I really need the sheriff to be involved in this stuff and things. Like, he needs to know. But now I renege because I don't need him to have this kind of stress on his spirit. Like, really, leave him alone. Step back. Step all the way back. Oh, Derek took a bag full of shrapnel to protect Chris Argent. Like, it's love. Can I ship Derek and Hargent at the same time? Is that allowed? Maybe him and Hargent can be a thing. For now. And then when Styles gets not evil, then they can be a thing. And then Derek can just be in a polyamorous relationship with Argent and Styles. There we go. Compromises for everyone. Allison was so turned to baton Peter to death with that stun rod thing. Oh, Allison, you can't do it like Sherry Bergen, though. No, girl. But that was still funny, because he was real pressed, and his pecs were doing a lot. So I guess I should thank you for hurting him, because he seemed kind of into it anyways. Peter and Malia are hot. Father-daughter pair, though. She's very pretty, and he is very pretty. I don't understand why my namesake has to be the one that has to vomit on people and have the potentially dangerous box. Why's he gotta be dumb? Why he gotta trust everybody, eat everything? Like, Jareds don't do that. We give people the side eye and laugh at them behind their backs. Kira is such an Asian stereotype. Like, it's getting progressively worse, like, with her outfits and her knowing karate, or martial arts, and throwing kennels and sword fighting. Stereotypes much. Evil stuff. But Dean wasn't here for that because he got him at the end. And hopefully Styles will survive. Tune in next week to find out. No, but really, I'm done for the week. Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all that fun YouTube stuff.